Hey my juicy fruits, Sweet Juicy here. So thank y'all for clicking this video to watch today, and I'm gonna try to make this video as short as can be. So if you saw by the title, I did me 10K plus steps a day for the past 30 days, from August 11th to today, September 11th, which I did my 10,000 steps on live, and we got 12,000 plus steps so far, and I'm currently at 14,503. Let's just show a little proof because I don't have much proof of all this. Y'all can see it down there at the bottom, 14,000 something down here at the bottom. And this is just a Temu smartwatch. A smartwatch from Temu that does everything the other smartwatches do. Sometimes they don't do it always do it great, but it gets the job done for its steps and what time it is and things like that. Some messages. So that ain't what this about, y'all.
Over 12 years, every day I move my body. Ain't nobody can tell me what discipline means.
You see, this is Sweet Juicy after leisure life. So if it's not your first time here, you know that I exercise every day, sometimes twice a day, sometimes 3 times, sometimes 4 times. And it's simple cardio that we do over here. So this ain't no big grand gesture that I'm doing or anything like that. So the reason why I decided to do the 10K steps, let's just say, when I had this dress on, the last time I had this dress on, I had a doctor appointment. You go to a doctor's appointment, and you know they take your weight. So, baby, I did not like the number, you know. So I did not like the number that I was told. Thick is in, and so people just assume you want to be thick or thicker. And for me, I don't like the way that looks on me. Okay, so I'm already starting off slow. So I got my notes here. I got my laptop with my notes. So 10K steps. Now, do you have to do 10K steps a day plus 10K
No.
or more a day? Not necessarily. If you only get 2,000 or 3,000 a day, just try to get 5,000. So that's one thing that I know from watching videos. And so I watched so many videos that people walked 100,000 steps in one day. I was watching them back to back to back. I was so intrigued with that. And even the people that did 50,000 steps in a day, some people did 10,000 steps, you know, for a month or for a year, something like that, I think. I watched some of those. I watched so many of these videos. I'm talking about back to back to back to back. In between my sermons that I like to watch and stuff, but I was watching these back to back to back. Waking up, going to sleep in the middle of the night. If I wake up for a minute, you know how when you know how the algorithm does. If you see one thing like that, they show you plenty. So I was always being able to see plenty of these videos. And so the people that was walking 100,000 steps a day, that's a lot. And you see how taxing it is on a person's body and their mental. The mental. Around the 50,000, 60,000 mark, it was like just, they could barely make it. But once they get over 75 or 80,000, they have a little more pep because they know they almost through. Y'all, if y'all hear that noise, y'all know how the noises are at night when it's night coming. So excuse that, and I got the fan on. Okay, so I'll link some of those videos that I watch. I'm talking about many in case y'all interested. And I don't think in none of those videos I saw. I didn't see people that look like me. None of the ones that I saw where they was walking 100K, I don't think. Or if it was, it may have been a man. But so that right there, I had already been, once I found, you know, out about the number of my weight number that I didn't like, I wasn't happy with, I automatically, and this from a person that works out every day. Today being my 4,692 days. Started November 5th, 2012, I did say that. So, it's, you know, I exercise so that I can look decent but still enjoy foods I like. So it let me know that you've been enjoying too much. You've been enjoying too much food, per se. And I put myself on, let me see. I keep myself accountable. I don't worry about what nobody else do. I don't worry about what nobody else say or think about me. It's just how I like to look and how I'm fitting in my clothes, this, that, and the other. And that's it, that's all. And I don't need no help talking about this. Okay, because we through with that. So anyway, I wanted to put this same dress on, not knowing how many pounds or if I lost pounds or not, because I don't care about no scale. I'm not going to get on no scale because for some people the scale can be detrimental, and for me, I can't see no numbers going up. Even if it's muscle, I don't need to see nothing about that. I don't want to know nothing. I don't want to see nothing. It's just, we already know muscle weigh more than, muscle is heavy. Muscle do make you weigh more. And do I have muscle? I don't know. Maybe in my butt, my calves, my legs. I don't know. Well, anyway, y'all. So 5 minutes in, we rambling. So let me just go ahead and start getting to the questions. So I got, to, you know, what the things that I found out. And I'm going to put up like some in the description box, I'm gonna leave some statistics and things from stuff like that, and I may just show you some videos of other people. I don't know how this video is gonna go because it's my first time trying to do a look what happened, or whatever kind of video this is. What happened when I walked 10K plus steps a day, because it was never just 10K, it was always over. Sometimes it's 10,000 and something, but a lot of days 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and one day 20,000, which was 1 week ago today. And today for my anniversary, August 11th to September 11th. So they might not be 30 days, they might be 29 days. But you know, that's how we're gonna do it from the 11th to the 11th. Although I don't do my my anniversary like that. I go day for day for day. Whenever a whole another 365. So the date changes sometime because the years they have leap years. Now I know y'all don't want to know all that, but I just be trying to keep it real every day for my real exercise. So this right here, we just going from August 11th to September 11th, which is today again. So even if it is 29 days tomorrow, I'm gonna do over 10K anyway, cause now that's just what I'm doing. And will I always do this? I don't know. I didn't think I was gonna be exercising 4,692 days. I didn't think I was gonna do that, but here we have it. Okay. So these questions I'm asking, I'm thinking that y'all may want to know. How did you feel overall after a few days? So the first days when I was doing it, the first day, maybe the first week or something, I just felt good that I was getting over 10K, and just looking at my my Fitbit or in the app, not my Fitbit, my smartwatch, seeing that I was getting 10K when I used to be getting like 4, 5, 6,000. And sometimes I do 2 exercises, and then I go to the pool. I don't have a waterproof smartwatch, so I know on days when I go to the pool, I know I'm getting 10 plus. You know what I'm saying? Because I do my first exercise here, whatever that may be, walking on the treadmill, riding the bike, or stepping on the stepper, or bouncing on the trampoline. So the first few days I felt like my energy, I could just tell I was moving my leg. I was walking more. I could tell more. So I was like, I could just feel it. But I was happy because I was feeling like I was achieving something. I was doing something, and I felt like walking. Everybody knows. If you don't know, now you know. I'm telling you. Walking is the best exercise you can do to lose weight fast. The quickest, fastest, easiest, free way to lose weight. I guess you lose fat, but you probably lose muscle too. I always go back to walking, whatever I'm trying to do. When I'm trying to do something, walking is it. Whether walking outside or walking on the treadmill. So I pretty much always kept a treadmill around me throughout my life, some way or another, being part of a gym membership, or I used to walk wherever I live at, the apartments I live at, or wherever there's trails or parks or whatever, stuff like that. That's how I've been doing over my years of exercising. Whether these 12 years or before I started this 12-year journey, which I didn't know was going to be an everyday journey. I'll link my exercise video playlist below so you can find out more. Okay, now I'm trying to stick to this, y'all, because this is I'm doing too much. Forgive me, y'all. Okay, so energy levels, I think I was about the same. My mood was probably about the same. Motivation, I had much more motivation to move my body, because I didn't never want to see under 10K. It's like when I'm getting ready to do, when I'm doing something, I'm doing it. If I'm drinking a gallon of water, I'm drinking a gallon of water. If I'm not eating candy snacks like that, I'm not eating them. Whatever I'm doing, because, I mean, this for me. It's not for nobody. I wish I was getting paid to do it or something, but this is just what I do for me. I don't want to let myself down. It's like, why would you let yourself down? You do everything for your family, your kids, your job. You don't let those people down. Why would you let yourself down? So that part, I'm my motivation. And the idea that you work out every day and you don't like a number on the scale, and you're not gonna do nothing about it. Oh no, I'm getting busy. Whatever I got to do. Okay, now next question. The next thing that I think y'all might want to know something about is hunger. Did you feel hungry? I did feel hungrier, but I did feel hungrier some days. But they saying like walking don't make you hungry, like lifting weights and stuff like that. But for me, I did feel hungrier. But I wasn't, I ate better. I ate a lot more greens. Y'all know I like to keep spinach, so I ate a lot more salads. I drank a lot more water, of course, and electrolyte drinks like that, Pedialyte, Gatorade, things like that. IV, liquid IVs and stuff like that. So for me, my personal situation, yes, I was hungrier sometimes. Okay, as far as sleep goes, I definitely slept better. Sometimes I used to take a little something to sleep, but over this past 3 or 4 weeks, I still may have took something 1 or 2 nights, but for the most part, I was sleepier. I slept better. Even if I woke up, I go back to sleep. So I noticed that right out. I slept better. That's my experience, and there has been other people's experience too that I looked at on as the videos that I watched. So I definitely slept better. The quality, the time to fall asleep, I just go to sleep, wake up. When I wake up in the night and use the restroom, because I go to the restroom all night long because I like to wake up with my stomach empty. If you know, you know. So I did feel rested in the morning, but I'm just not a morning person per se, especially because I stay up late editing. And sometimes I'm exercising in the wee hours of the morning, like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, whatever, anytime. Sometimes I'll just get up and do my exercise so I can get that out the way. Weight inches, it say weight inches, did I lose weight? I feel like I lost weight, but like I said, I haven't been on a scale. But inches, I definitely know I lost inches. In my thighs, most definitely, I know I lost weight. You know, this dress fit a little bit more snug when I wore it last time. The day that I got the news about the how much I weigh. In my thighs, I noticed definitely in my thighs and in my waist. So probably overall, I feel like my butt went down a little something too. And that's kind of how it is when you're losing weight with walking. You don't know what's gonna happen. So I think I've had, when I was on live last week, I had some people say that I lost weight. So I guess people can see it. I don't know. But I definitely know that I lost at least some inches, if not maybe 2, 1 here, 1 or 2 here, and then maybe 1 or 2 on my thighs. I believe somewhere like that. Okay, legs, feet, and joints. Soreness, most definitely your legs. My legs were hurting. My feet were hurting. My joints, I guess they were sore. I don't know. I definitely know my legs are hurting. My calves, I feel like my calves did get bigger because I went to put on some of my leggings or something the other week and they were tight. I'm like, why is this tight right here? I'm like, well, I guess all this walking. I don't know. That's all I can say. Between walking and stepping, so I had to step more when I used my steppers, and then on the trampoline more. So I do know that yes, my calves probably gained muscle or something. And my legs and my feet, the day that my feet and legs hurt the most was the day I did the 20K, because I did it all in one round. I did it, most of it online. While I was on live. Excuse me, y'all. It's been a long day. Thank y'all for hanging with me. So anyway, I did it mostly online. So I had some kind of stuff my friend made. It had something. It has all kind of stuff. And anyway, when I got out the Epsom salt bath that night, I also rubbed that on my legs and my feet. Took a leave because I knew I had to go to work the next day, so I wanted to just make sure that I was gonna be okay, and I was okay. And it might come from because I'm always exercising, and any exercise I do involves my legs, riding a bike, walking on the treadmill, on the step, or on the trampoline. So my legs and my feet hurt. I don't know if my joints were sore. Some people say when they was on those 100K walks that their butt was hurting, their back, they mental, they mind. So like when I did the 20K steps, I was on live, so I had people to keep talking to me or whatever. But I could see how mentally something it can get to you, but I was steady in tune with the chat, so that kept my mind. But I definitely was tired of just doing it, and it took about almost 4 hours, or it took about 4 hours to get the 20K. So imagine if you did 100K, and that's 50 miles they say, and most people are doing it 12, 16, 18, 23 hours. It's taking people the whole day to do it. Time and effort. How long did it take each day to get 10K steps? And what times of the day worked best? For me, getting it out the way in the morning is best. Before noon or whatever like that. It takes time to get 10K steps, but like if I'm walking on the treadmill, editing a video, I can get around 6,000 in that 1 hour. So I can easily get 4,000 just doing stuff around the house and things like that. So for me, it was about, the same time it could be it could be about the same time that it takes me to do my regular exercise when I walk on the treadmill an hour, or when I ride the bike an hour. So it didn't take a lot of time, but it did take effort and time to make sure I get it done before the next day. Some days. Because some days I hit the ground moving real quick, and then or whatever. Or if I did exercise that morning at 2 or 3 in the morning, then I already got a jump start, on it. One thing that I noticed that when I'm on the trampoline calculates the steps better. Like you get more. So I don't have on this smartwatch. They don't have where you can. It didn't have a setting like you can do jumping. But the first part of the day is best for me. Although some days, like today, I didn't even start going towards my 10K till 2 or 3 o'clock when I got on the treadmill on live. I guess it's my 30 days of walking 10K plus steps. So I got a few minutes. I thought I'd go live and get ready. So we're walking on the treadmill and credit my hair. Today is my 4,692 days in a row of exercise. And I love to multitask, so that's what we're gonna do. Now I know I'm not gonna be able to do a great job, but we're gonna get it done. Y'all come on in this time. Happy Thursday, everybody. I can't see real close in this mirror. I got my big mirror right here. We're gonna get it done. Multitask. And also when I did my 20K, that was my first workout in the evening. But for the most part, I like to do my workout in the morning before I leave home. In the morning, whatever time of day before I leave home, that works best for me. Best and hardest days. The best day was today, knowing I made it my 30 days. And really that ain't nothing because I do a lot of stuff 30 days in a row, 30 days, you know. But today was the best day, knowing if I want to do it, if I want to stop doing 10K, I can stop today because I made it. Or also the best, you know, because I made it. I can stop doing it if I don't want to. The hardest day was definitely the 20K. The 20K, that was the hardest day because how did you feel during it? After during it, when I first started doing it with my live, I felt good doing it. It was fun. It was, you know, they was keeping me going, and you know, I was playing my subscriber music and all of that, so it was fun. But I was feeling a bit like, oh, I'm sick of this. But at the same time, I got to do this. I got to do this, and I got to push through because I can't stop. Like, why I don't stop exercising every day? I can't stop. Why would I stop doing something I've been doing for almost 13 years without missing? What would be my reason to stop? And I have equipment here, so it's like, why stop? So again, that was my hardest day, but it was my best day also too, because I got the most. If all that makes sense, I don't know. Maybe y'all can understand. I was definitely fatigued after that 20K. Muscle soreness, most definitely. Everything was hurt. I think my butt might have hurt a little bit that day. Use of equipment. Okay, so of course, like I said, I did some outdoor walking. If I have those clips, I'll put them around here somewhere. Indoor walking, I did a lot of walking just around the house, doing stuff, taking one thing, putting in the room, but I could take a whole lot of stuff. I would take one thing at a time, you know, just keep coming back and forth. I would do a walking in place, watching a movie, or I get on the step, or I get on the trampoline to get those extra steps sometimes. At the store, yeah, I would go down all the aisles in the store parking lots, of course, parking far. When I get ready to take the trash out, I would take the long way around to take the trash out, you know, and then go to my car to make another round. So just everything. When I was at work, I would walk around in the salon. If I still have a clip of that, I'll show you that, like just walking around in the salon, getting extra steps, and walking outside on the parking lot. That's something that I've done before many times at different salons. I walk at even before this exercise journey. And parking far and walking on parking lots while I'm having service done to my car. Just anytime I can get walking, it don't make no sense to be still when you can move. To me, use your time. Multitask. Use your time. Use your time wisely. Let's see. And then, like I said, the trampoline add the steps up faster. And I did research that, and they were saying. It was saying something like there might not be an accurate reading or something, but at the same time, all of that I was doing, it still was having my calves feeling away, even though it did add up faster. And I did do a little Google research, so I put that information around here too. And once I found out how it said, it's like I didn't look forward to doing it on the trampoline because I don't want to cheat myself. You know what I'm saying? Even though I want the steps, but some days I did, you know, when I found that out, like, oh, it's kind of fast on the trampoline, I did start doing the trampoline. That's just my real thing. And I would put, when I'm walking on a treadmill, the bicycle, or any of whatever stuff I do around here, I would put the smartwatch on my ankle because I want to get all of mine. You hear me? All of it. and I don't know if I'm moving my hand because I'm up here doing something on the phone or something, so my hand not moving. I was like, oh, my legs still moving. I need them to calculate. Okay, any non-physical effects. Okay, mental clarity. They say when you walk outside, it's a better feeling. And I agree with that. Like when you walk outside, you can think of things. You do have mental clarity. But for me, I only walked outside like, you know, around the shop, and then one day when I walked to get my steps in after I had been, you know, making content, and I was around the little park, so I just walked. And so it, you know, it does bring you mental clarity. Listening to the birds, just, you know, it's just something about that. And being outside, I'm not an outside person, but most of my life I've walked outside a lot. Like when I used to just be exercising back in the days, even though I had a treadmill, I still would walk outside a lot, but not so much now. But I did enjoy it. It said, how did it affect? If you're asking how did it affect daily life, not much, because I'm already exercising, so I'm already getting some steps. I just did more. Some days I would have to do 2 exercises to get it in, or either I would get 1 exercise and then just do some walking at work, my regular walking at work and stuff like that. I'm a hairstylist, in case y'all didn't know. This video is getting too long, y'all. Physical changes, stamina. Did you get less winded? I don't think I'll be having a problem with getting winded. Although it sounds like I heard my breathing on my last video. I'm like, what is that? I don't have no problem with that. It's a strength of tone and legs. I don't know any of that change. Strength, core. I just feel like I lost inches. Studies say cardiovascular health walking 10,000 steps a day improves circulations, helps lower blood pressure and cholesterol, lowers risk of heart disease. Weight control, body composition helps with burning calories, reducing body fat, waist circumference. Combined with diet can yield weight loss or maintain weight. Sleep quality, daily improves sleep duration, less wakefulness at night, better subjective sleep quality. Mental health, mood helps reduce stress, anxiety, boost mood via endorphins, lower depression symptoms. Walking outside especially is helpful, is what this says. Okay, it has reduced risk of chronic disease, diabetes, improving insulin sensitivity, lower risk of cardiovascular disease, possibly reduce mortality risk. Bone and joint health. Weight bearing from walking helps bone strength. Joints get more movement, which can reduce stiffness. That's good. That's good. 20K steps a day. When talking about the 20K steps. Okay, did I plan to do that? I just sparingly, all of a sudden, spontaneously decided to do that. I had did so many steps. I'm like, I'm gonna see, I'm gonna see how many steps I can do on live. And then once it got over 15, I'm like, 5,000 more, I got that. You know, so we just went for that. And it took about 4 hours. And I was saying I want to do 50K. 20K was hard, so to do, it seemed like it was hard. It wasn't hard, but it was taxing. But I was on live, and so that kept me distracted. And so to do that again, and then to do that 2 times plus 10 more, I want to do it, but I don't know when or if I will. I may do it on my own, and I'll just, show the proof, because it's probably gonna take about 10 hours, and I don't know when I got 10 hours to just mess around like that. But sometimes I get like that, and it seems like more this time of year is when I like to do a lot of different stuff. Because in August, 3 years ago, that's when I started drinking 128 ounces, which is a gallon of water a day. Something else, when I was doing something biblical several years ago, I was doing it 7 times a day. Scripture reading, scripture talking, scripture quoting Psalms 23, and that was in 2012, and I still do that. I do it when I'm in the shower, but when I started doing it, it was like, do this 7 times a day. So in the bathtub, before breakfast, at lunch, after lunch, something like, it was like a whole lot of times a day. And so I did that for the 12 days or however long it was. So after doing that so many times, it's still been with me the rest 12 years, 2012, so it's gonna be 13 years later, I still recite that way. Thank you, Lord, for being my shepherd, that I should not be in want that like that, and speaking it like that, and while I'm in the shower, because I'm doing it so many days like that. So that's something I still do. if I'm in the shower, in the bathtub, it kind of just comes natural like that. You know, if I'm not on the phone or something while I'm in, in the shower or something. But it don't even matter when I'm in the shower, at the pool or whatever. Still, I'll be done said it here, but I do it there too. Okay, it's getting long, y'all. It's getting long. My Temu smartwatch, I think is, it worked for the steps. It worked just fine. And some people that I was watching, they were doing 100K and 20 and 50K and all that stuff. They either didn't have a watch, or they were calculating on their watch and their phone and walking, to make sure that they had something to back up whatever they was talking about. So I don't have that. I'm just gonna, if I haven't already, I'll just have the recordings of me when I went to my app and downloaded, how it what I did each day. And I don't have much pictures and much footage of me doing stuff, but every week I have footage of me in the exercise I do, which is basically this stuff that I do around here: a stepper, trampoline, bike, over and over and over. I do these things. So if I don't put much in here, you can always go to my my shorts videos and see me work my exercise clips, and how each week they add up to these amount of days, so on and so forth. Okay, and then the creative walking, we already talked about that. Treadmill versus outdoor walking versus indoor walking versus trampoline. Okay, treadmill versus outdoor. Treadmill all day, because I can do it as long as I want to. I can be in my underwear and all of that. Now, for mental clarity, outside will probably be best, but at home in peace, and then I have my air conditioning and my fans on me, so I don't have to be too hot. It's convenient. I can still do other stuff. I can edit, I can eat and walk, because y'all know I will exercise and eat at the same time. And I noticed a lot of people, I had never seen other people exercise and eat. But when people doing 50K and 100K, you got to keep moving. So, there you go. You got to do what you got to do. But that's something that I usually do. I'm used to doing. And I did learn that when you exercise, when you walk or something after dinner, even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes, it helps with your insulin or something to that effect, y'all. Okay, creative walking, we already talked about that. Walking around the shop at work. The days when I was out, if I went out dancing, I danced a lot, which was only one time this time since I've been doing this. Just once. And I cut a rug. I cut me a rug all night, just getting the steps in. And usually I wouldn't even wear this because it's on mattress I got on, but I'm like, I'm wearing this. I'm wearing this tonight. The more you did, the more you might notice step count differences across devices. I don't have nothing to say about that. Well, just the trampoline, I feel like the trampoline, because they say it's a reason why the trampoline do what it do. Yet if I had a trampoline setting, like I'm on the trampoline on the smartwatch, then maybe we'll calculate different. But because I'm just letting it count as steps, it's counting the steps faster. How many steps were I doing on August 11? I was doing about, like I said, about 6,000, 6,000 that I know of, because I can get those steps on the treadmill in a 30-minute workout. And if I was doing it twice a day, yeah. Obstacles, no obstacles really, because I got equipment here, and I can do walking videos. In case y'all don't know about walk at home videos, you can do walk at home videos. You can put this on your arm, because the walk at home videos be more like total body walking, which you can put it on your legs and on your ankle. Even being away from home, I got my walks in at other people's place gyms, their apartment gyms, or doing exercise in their house, workout videos and things like that, which I did enjoy. That's why it's so easy to get it in. As long as you got YouTube, a phone, or something, or a TV, you can find a video to do your exercise. If you at work or whatever you got, any kind of mobile device, you can get you some exercise in watching a video. If not that, you can just walk around your building, walk around. It's ways to get it done. And I think I'm gonna link some of the people that I watched that did those 100Ks, because it's just something to see, and I commend those people. That's a major thing, because you just see how tired they get. I'm just watching them and how they pushing through. They eating, because you have to keep on eating. You have to keep on fueling yourself, And then sometimes people will walk so far, then walk back home, you know, repack them some meals and, you know, all of that stuff. It was a lot. And you just see how they be like, oh, I can't make it. And some people did make it, but mostly everybody did it. And push through. And it's like they be so tired, their body be so, they was getting blisters on their feet, in between their toes. I think somebody's foot was bleeding through their sock. It's like all kind of stuff be going down, and mentally, and how they be walking like they barely making it, but they like, I got to do it. After 80,000, after 75,000, and you did more than half. It's like you got to get that other 25, you know. So I could see how the other day when I was at 15, I'm like, oh, I got to get 20. Can't just do 15. What? So now it's like I'm doing 10, and I got a strategy to just do 10. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting 10, but every day I'm getting over 10. Even if it's just 10,500 or 10,200, I'm still getting over 10 without trying real hard. You know, with the exception of a few days. Now, one day at a time, with everything I'm doing, one day at a time. So I want to just keep on. Let me do it today. And so it was extra effort on the 20K day. So that's all, y'all, I got to say about that. So hopefully this video will serve as inspiration or encouragement for you to do it. And don't even do 10K. If you used to walking 1,000 steps in a day, if you wear a Fitbit or a smartwatch or have an app on your phone that's a smart app or something, just get 2,000. Just do some more. Because it's like, you don't have to do 10,000 steps a day. I think if you just increase it by 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000, you might see a difference. And I'm not a doctor, nutritionist, nobody. I'm just talking about from my own experience. What would I change? I'm not changing nothing. Either I'm going to do it or I'm not. But I'll probably keep it up. I just feel like it's going to be, like anything I do it so obsessively. I don't want to say obsessive because exercising, walking is good for my heart, but for everything. It's good to keep moving my body, so I don't want to say obsessively, but I'll probably just keep doing it because after, how they say it takes, some people say it takes 21 days to build a habit. Other people say it takes 6 months. I don't know. I've been exercising for almost 13 years every day, so I got all the things that I need to have to keep doing it if I want to do it. But I don't have to do it. That's the fun thing. But I'm still gonna keep doing it, I'm sure. Just because I've been doing it. But I don't have to do it. Okay, y'all? I don't have to do it. But I may just keep doing it. We'll see. Okay, well, that's it, y'all. This is it. Thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all were encouraged. And I'm so sleepy. I got stuff to do. Okay, thank y'all for watching. Let me know if you're going to try to do 10K steps or if you're going to try to do 5K, 7K, or whatever it is that you want to try. Have you been doing it? Do you wear a Fitbit? Do you wear an Apple Watch? Or do you have just like a regular little cheap watch? Or are you using an app, you know, an app for Android to count your steps, or whatever you're using? And also another thing that I don't do it consciously per se, like people that intermittent fast. I never tried to intermittent fast. It's just that I like to not eat when I have stuff to do. I want my stomach to stay flat as it can all day, as flat as it can, as empty as it can. While I may eat almonds, bananas, something like that, but I try not to eat heavy if I got to go out. So today I made it through everything I need to do today, and I just went out to do a few more things, and so now I am hungry and I'm gonna have some tacos. And I'm sleepy, and I still need to film another video. So I'm just saying, y'all, find something that works for y'all. It don't matter what nobody say. You know, if you are in shape or in condition, if you need to see your doctor, ask your doctor or something like that, you know, do that, what you need to do. But find your own way. Find your own way. People say, don't do this, you can't do this. You living proof. I'm 54 years old. I exercise every day, some type of simple cardio. I should and do need to be lifting weights, and that's something that I may consider. I always say that I have like some little weights, and I do other weight, body weight with my own weight. You know, like this arm stuff, this my own weight. You know, this something I like to do. I might put that here if I still have that video. I'm getting so sleepy, y'all, and I know I got my steps in. You hear me? I got my steps. It makes me so sleepy, and I'm hungry, but I got stuff to do, so I can't stop now. And I got to go to work tomorrow, so I got to get my clothes and all my things together, fold my towels, all of that stuff. Okay, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for watching. I know the video was long. Let me know if you're gonna try to do this. Not try, because we don't try, but we do. We do. And if we don't do what we say we're gonna do, we keep doing it till we do it. Do you understand me? stay ready so we ain't got to get ready. Okay? Sweet love to the chat. And congratulations. If you've done this, congratulations on your will, desire to do it. Father God, if there's anybody that's watching this video that desires to get more movement, more steps, let me be the example that they can do it. You can do it. In Jesus' name, amen. I pray that you can do what it is you're trying to do. Okay, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.